Hi, this is Box, and I'm playing Space Engineers. I've been working a little while in this game, building a ship, basically a giant refinery ship, and the last component that I need was thrusters, and I just found a vein of cobalt that I need to mine so I can finish my thrusters. Now, I built this. I've been scouting basically all of the asteroids in the area, looking for cobalt. So I built this small scout ship basically so I can get around quicker. It was a little easier than flying by a big mining ship around, potentially breaking it when scanning for ores. So I'm gonna go back and get my mining ship and bring it back to this asteroid that I found to pick up that cobalt. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back at my base now. This is the ship that I've started building. Basically started by building it attached to this this asteroid, and eventually I'm going to break it free from the asteroid and fly off. So this is basically a giant refinery ship. And it's probably going to be one of the ships in my fleet. Now, let me just land this guy. Okay. Okay, now I've got a bottle of oxygen. I grab my mining ship right here and pick this guy up and go grab that. See how it's a little sluggish. Now, where was that cobalt? Yeah, it's pretty far away from my base, so I've had to go quite far out to find this cobalt. So I'm just going to coast out there on my mining ship. It's a pretty beefy ship. It's got 3 large cargo containers. It's a small ship with 3 large cargo containers, 8 drills, and 4 large thrusters on the front and back, so I can move the load somewhat easily. Once it gets quite full, though, then it can get very sluggish. Even without a load, it's a little sluggish, which is why I built the scout ship, to get around quicker. So I'm going to go fly back out to this cobalt vein and start mining it. Alright, so I'm approaching the cobalt vein with my mining ship now. There's a vein of what looks like uranium there too, but it looked like my scout ship found a large vein of cobalt just under the surface, like all along here, I think. So I'm going to try to get close with my mining ship to see if my ore detector will pick it up. Some uranium. Should be... It's part of the reason why I built the scout ship, so I could get really up close and sense deep into the asteroid. Iron, cobalt, yeah, right there. Cobalt. Uranium. Because I don't like flying this ship very close to the surface, because it's so sluggish. There was cobalt there. I think there's cobalt all under here. Anyway, I'm going to have to dig in. Yeah, so it's not exposed to the surface, so I'm going to have to dig in and expose it. So, carefully. I'm just going to dig into this asteroid. Oh, there it is, cobalt. That's beautiful stuff. Alright. So I'm going to grab as much of this as I can. Hopefully fill up all 3 cargo containers. Alright, all 3 cargo containers are full. I'm going to gently back out. Whoops. Hitting the asteroid there. And we should be good to head back to my refineries. Wow, yes, it's very sluggish. Okay, which way's back? It's over here. That was a really big vein. And there's plenty more, I think. The first vein of cobalt I found was pretty small. I mean, I mined all of it up pretty quickly. You can see how slow I'm accelerating, which also means I'm going to be slow to decelerate. And this is with 4 large engines, or 4 large thrusters on this ship. So, this is going to take a little while to get back to base. Then I can dock, and the sorting system should, or the refinery should automatically pull the ore out of the cargo containers here. I just want to double check my connector strength. I decreased the strength on my connector just because I was having a problem where when I went to dock, the connector was getting ripped off my ship, destroying my cargo containers, so all the ore would spill out and basically destroy the ship, leaving a giant mass of ore just floating above my base, and me with no mining ship to pick it up. So, decreasing the connector strength fixed that, so the connector won't pull my ship towards it anymore. Okay, so I'm approaching my base. It's very hard to control this, so I want to not hit my base, because I'm pretty sure I would tear right through it. So, okay, there's the docking connector. Oops. Okay. So yeah, I need to come up with a better docking system because this is a little awkward. Like, I can line it up with the center line of the ship, and then kind of use the camera panning. Okay. Yeah, see, it's not lined up. There we go. And the connector didn't pull my ship towards it because I decreased the connector strength. So I lock the connector, check my inventory, and I can hear my refinery spinning up. They must have finished my previous load. So cargo container 2 is empty, 1, 3, they're all empty. The connector is empty, so everything's unloaded. I can now go back over and land this guy on the landing pad and shut him down to save power. Okay. Oh, ooh, that's why landing gears exist. They, yeah, landing gears basically absorb the shock, I think. And they also give you a locking mechanism, so you can safely shut down your reactors without worrying about your ship flying off. Okay. So, This is my mining ship. I built by hand, and it's pretty nice actually. For I think it's my third design iteration overall. So this is the inside of my ship. I need a new oxygen bottle too. Okay, this is the inside of my ship. So I've got one main corridor with basically emergency doors in case there's some sort of hull breach. One big corridor. I've got, space for jump drives and oxygen assemblers, cargo, and refineries. So this is mainly a refinery ship. My goal is to be able to use the small scout ship to scout out asteroids, and then jump my refinery ship and the drill ship, which would dock with this ship, to the asteroid, mine it up, and refine it all right there without having to make those long trips back. So this ship is almost ready to fly. I mean, I've got the basic hull. The front is airtight if I close those big doors, and I've got enough thrusters placed so that I can maintain control and it won't just float away. So I've got thrusters in every direction basically, and I'm not able to do the left side yet because it's the asteroid is in the way. So once I break it away from the asteroid, I'll be able to fill in the left side. But I've got a fair amount of refineries. It's about at half capacity right now. I can pretty much double my capacity. And I've got one large reactor and space for 4. I don't know how many I'll need. I mean, maybe 2, probably not 4, but I've got space for 4 reactors. I've got 2 large cargo containers, which hold, on a large ship, they hold a really lot. So I've got space for 4 of them, and I've only got 2 of them constructed. And a nice cockpit with some displays. So if I'm flying around, I can look over and see, oxygen status. The door's open, so that's why the bridge air vent is leaking. I can see how much power I have. I can put more stuff over here. Not sure what yet, but I've got some programs running for ingot and ore processing statistics. So all my uranium ore was processed while I was gone. Yeah, I have 368,000 cobalt ore, and I'm already up to, I was at 9,000 and now I'm at almost 12,000 ingots. So that should be more than enough cobalt, I think. I don't have a lot of gold actually, which is surprising because I just recently brought back a whole load of ore. I have tons of silicon, which I don't really need too much of at this moment. I have a little nickel, and I found a lot of deposits for nickel, so that's not an issue. But anyway, I need to start manufacturing thruster components now. So I've got, how many? According to my computer, I have 3,111 thruster components. So for a large thruster, that only shows you ingots. Okay, so a large thruster then, and I have the update with the enhanced hand tools. So I've built the elite welder, which is pretty fast hand welding stuff. So I need 960 thruster components per large thruster. It's about 1,000. So that's 2, and that one up top is just a placeholder until I can pull away from the asteroid and place one like this one is here on the other side. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 7,000 thruster components, and I've got 3,000. That means I need to manufacture another 4,000 thruster components. Okay, not a problem. Just close the doors. Oops, cargo container's right here. So I need 4,000 thruster components. Okay, so I've got my assemblers cranking away on it now. I've only got, what, 4 assemblers with productivity upgrades. So they should be able to... They're not terribly slow, but we'll see. If I look in my cargo container... Oh yeah, it's already made a bunch of them. Okay, so I'm going to start loading up, I think, and start constructing these thrusters. Okay, like if I look at thruster components, yeah, it's already got 3,900. That's good. Good, good, good. I'm going to load up my welding ship. And this is a really fugly ship. I mean, oh my lord. But it sort of works. I don't know. It's good enough for now. Probably build a better one later, when I have to build a bigger ship or something. I mean, the problem with this ship is that the it's ugly. I mean, it's the thing's cargo container sticking out the bottom, whatever, and it's a medium cargo container, I think, which is quite small on a small ship like this. And actually, I want to change... Oh, this is supposed to be called... See, the way I did it, I tried to create a basic utility ship, like, that I could just put different tools on to do different things, but I kind of I didn't know that the welders required large ducts to get the parts to them, so I had to stick everything on the bottom, which is just really ugly. So I want to reduce the connector speed on this, the connector strength on this one as well, because just so that the thing doesn't get ripped off at some point. You never know. Okay, so I've got inventory. So I need thruster components. Oops, I didn't actually dock. There we go. Like, why am I not seeing anything? It's because I didn't dock. Didn't activate the connector. Okay, so I want thruster components. As many as possible. Really? Only 1,000? Yeah, that's the problem with the cargo container I have in the ship. It just doesn't hold enough parts. So, let's go start on a thruster. Okay, I think that delivered all of the yeah, oh my lord. Oops. Okay. That put the parts into the stockpile. This is going to be a long process. So once I get all these parts delivered, I'll come back, I think. Okay, that was pretty quick. Nice. Okay. It's 2 thrusters. Come on, thrusters. Okay, 3. It's 3 thrusters. Minimum of 3 to go. Oh, I think I'm out of components. I'm out of something. What am I missing? Large steel tubes. No problem. There was 1 thruster on the bottom. Okay. Oops. Minor hull damage. No big deal. Okay, there's another one done. I'll go grab those large steel tubes that I'm missing. Do the thrusters. Right, it was this thruster that was missing them. Okay, that thruster is ready to go. Just need the at least one of the 2 in back. And then I should be able to break this sucker away from the asteroid. So I'm just gonna park this guy over here now. Okay, now next step, separate from the asteroid. Put these away. Can now separate. Potentially fly away, or at least pull away so I can build the left half of my ship. Let's do this thing, man. Okay. Okay, so I just disconnected my ship from the asteroid and the game crashed, which is fine. I mean, it's not a finished game yet. But I lost 3 minutes of work, 3 minutes of grinding. So the way I'm going to deal with this... I love this new grinder though, wow. I'm going to grind away as much as possible and then save the game such that if it crashes again, I won't lose the grinding that I've done. Just because I don't want to do this grinding again. Who does, right? Who wants to grind? It's sort of fun. But it's only fun once. It's not fun to do over and over. So before I sever the last connection, I'll leave those till the end. So I'm gonna try this again. Okay, so save, yes. Yep, so the game crashed again when I tried to disconnect this from the asteroid. I'm wondering if it's because of this. I separated this first. So I'm gonna reattach this platform. I mean, if this whole thing... I mean, I can rebuild this platform if I want a stationary platform on the asteroid. I mean, the problem might be that it's the station splits in half and then disconnects from the asteroid and it gets confused. I don't know. Yeah, I think that was it because it didn't crash. So I should have... I'll leave that attached for now. Oh my lord. Ugly. I should be able to fly away now. Let me see. Oh, I'm free. Free from the asteroid. I'll miss you, asteroid, but you have no resources I want, so I have to go. Yeah. Sorry, man. Anyway, so I'm free. My ship can fly. I just have to finish it. Finish the hull and the left side, and that's it. Then I can start on my next ship, I think. I don't know what it's going to be. Probably some sort of fighting ship. So I can go take out those space pirates or whatever that base I saw was. And that's it for now. So this has been Space Engineers. I've successfully created my first large ship. So thanks for watching. Bye.